These two square off on the diamond right after this. Julio Urias is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Joey Rickard. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Joey Rickard.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
First pitch, 7-11.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Softly hit here to the left side. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hence stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 249 the average coming in, a dozen home runs, and 34 driven in. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria.
Well, that's off the plate.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joey Bart. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and one. Here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And it's fouled away. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Soft liner to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field.
Cody.
Nice job.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Rickard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball too high, ball 4. At the plate, Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Scorched to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. It remains 1-0. Here's Brandon Phillips, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Even 2-2 count to Brandon Phillips. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Jeff Samardzija. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Puig tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. A 1-1 count to Puig. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Count is 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, is currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
First delivery to him on the way. Julio Urias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
To 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Smith gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit. At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. This is foul right side. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up Buster Posey. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Dustin May answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Popped up. Frazier is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher.
Digging in, Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball in.
swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Looped over toward first. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder,
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Hence looks up. And that one is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And this throw gets away from him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8. Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Wilmer Flores, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Mike Yastrzemski will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Yastrzemski.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. And that retires the side. Mike Yastrzemski will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Brandon Crawford is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop.
In there, 0-1.
Brandon Crawford.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rickards under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, the center fielder,
Here's the
Cody
first pitch to him.
Bellinger.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
One strike.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Samardzija has his target. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bart over to his left. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Joey Bart. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Bart goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Brandon Phillips. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knob.
Hanley Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30.
Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.